guys, welcome to the Eventful podcast. My name is Thea.
I'm Fabs.
And I'm Tegan.
And today we're going to be going through some interesting dating topics. We'll be answering questions and also doing a phone a friend section where we get boys versus girls opinions on dating.
And it is going to be split into 4 sections as well, from like the beginning of before dating all the way to...
Yeah, we've got like before, mid, after and then death.
Not quite. Death of relationship, maybe.
Death and him after. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to throw out some others. So we're going to start with basically like communication, initiating conversation.
So dating, you're on a dating app, initiating conversation, and yeah, what are our views on this?
Cool. Okay. This is quite an interesting one. Do you think the photos you use on dating apps affect how people take you seriously?
I think they do, because I was at my friend's house and I was doing my Eventful. I was doing my Eventful profile, and the guy said, "Don't put any bikini photos on because no one's going to take you seriously." He was like, "Put one up with your niece so that it shows that you're a family person." And he was like going through, and even the things that are like all wholesome, he was like, "Put a summer dress up there, no makeup, not that much makeup, all natural, get personality across, otherwise you seem stuck up."
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't know as a guy, but as a girl, what you're supposed to do is show that you have friends.
Yeah.
You're a loner. Show like cute, classy, like you said, with family. But then I think not necessarily bikini pic, but they want to see like what you look like. Whereas if you just got a face, they're like, "Oh god,
like a full
I've heard that as well. Like it's like full leather pics are so crucial, and they want to see what you look like in like.
Some people seem really tall in photos and they're not.
They're tiny.
Yeah, that's one thing.
But I think boys catfish in photos. Just if a boy is wearing sunglasses on your dating profile, what the hell are you doing? You've been raised wrong. Because I can't see your face. I can't see your face. I think you're ugly off the back. You're wearing sunglasses in your dating profile. I think you're ugly.
What if they don't even have a picture? Have you ever had that where it's like a nature sort of pic, and I'm like, who are you?
Or
this is like a baby reindeer.
They put a emoji, they put like a big emoji over a photo. It's obviously if it's like they want to hide, like, I don't know, a child's face.
I like it when they do that.
Over their ex's, I tell you what I've seen. Seen someone put an emoji over their ex's face in their dating profile.
I think it's fine when they're trying to be like, this is me, like my fit friend, that's not me. So they're trying to get rid of their friend in a pic.
But then this is where it comes in. I prefer someone just to not have a photo on their own, just because I can't tell which one you are. And then if your friend's fitter, it's not a good day for you.
You're like, I hope it's that one.
Do you know you can pay on? I don't know if you've heard of like Fiverr or Upwork. You can pay people to do your dating profile for you.
Really?
Yeah. You can literally get people to like.
And they'll write all the prompts and stuff.
So like a girl will do it for a guy and do the prompts. Do you pick your best pictures? Because also I think, I don't know about you, but I've been on dates where the guy, I'm like, you're actually better looking than your pictures.
That happens more with guys. I think a lot of guys are actually better looking in person. Because how many times have we been dating someone and I'm like, oh, they're better looking in person. And everyone thinks you're lying. I'm not lying. They look like a toad in pics. I don't know like, what's going on here. Like honestly, it's like they'll look fine and you literally get a photo of them and you're like, well, the translation is not translating.
Girls, I think we're better at sort of taking editing.
No, do you know what also? If you're posting Ibiza pics on your profile, swipe, what's the right?
I'd be interested though, like you said, do guys then, like, they're not taking you seriously if it's a bikini pic? Or
I've got one on my profile and I haven't found a man.
I've got one on my profile and I haven't found a man.
Maybe this is why. Shit. But it's because, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want I would like to see the guy's body before.
I think maybe it's not, I think maybe it's more, do they think things are casual? Maybe it's giving casual. If you've got a bikini pic up, or like, do you know what I mean? Maybe they're like, right, because they're after one thing. They just want to drink round the corner from their flat. They want to see the top.
I had someone ask me for a date once. Asked me to go for a Diet Coke. Why would we say that? They did. Like, I went for a Diet Coke as a first date.
Why were they so specific?
No, because it didn't start like that. And then I don't know how it turned into. This is why I give you this advice, because I got lured in. Because we've made plans and it got dwindled down to the point where I'm ready now. I've committed. I want my drink. So I went. I got a pineapple juice. He had a Diet Coke, and I never saw him again.
Not even
Oh,
an
not
Ilfie.
even an
okay.
Thoughts on girls?
Thoughts on a girl asking a guy out, as opposed to a girl
I
asking
think-
out a girl.
I think do it, but does it throw off the balance?
I think it throws off the balance. I actually think it does. I think it's not going to continue long term.
Do you
'Cause it's
actually
like-
do you think that's emasculated?
Really? Yeah, because I think either they feel emasculated or that to them it's quick and easy. So then,
Interesting.
because guys are used to chasing, I could be wrong, but just from my view, then it sets off the balance.
I don't know. I think it depends on the scenario. If you've been friends for a long time and someone's a little bit shy, sometimes they need that gentle little push. I think it's all about how you go around it. Obviously, if your chat up style is aggressive, naturally that's going to make someone think,
Yeah.
"Whoa, you're too
Yeah,
cute."
yeah, yeah.
But if you're doing it in a gentle way, like,
yeah.
"Oh,
And then actually
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah,
intense. and
exactly.
seem a bit.
It could be someone you've known for a long time, your friends. I've had people where I've needed to make that move just because they're a little bit quieter, and tell you what, it was still long term.
yeah.
But like asking out,
Yeah,
or did you like sort of?
I've
give
asked someone to
yourself-
be my boyfriend before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Ah.
I would rather it the other way around now.
And then you
Yeah.
rescinded the offer.
Oh yeah, that's so true. Oh no, I forgot. You know me too well. You actually know my stories. Damn it.
I know your
yeah.
story.
I took it back. I took it back. I said, "Will you be my boyfriend?" So I went, "No, I don't want you to be my boyfriend, actually."
So she didn't quite ask the
Yeah.
way out.
No, and
Like,
other situations I have as well. I used to be really ballsy when I was in my teen years. I'd go straight up to someone and go, "Fancy you,"
Fair enough.
because like,
He's like,
why
why
not?
not?
Whereas now I'm like, oh,
I think
okay.
actually like complimenting people, obviously in a respectful way, but having the confidence to go up to someone and say, "You're good looking," or "You have nice eyes," or like, I think this and this. Quite
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
But I don't want people. I mean, it's like the kind of whole traditional.
Whereas
It's
now
nice
I'd
for
rather
us
be
to just-
chased though. I feel like the place that I'm at in my life, I'm looking for someone who's confident enough to approach me and
Yeah.
ask me.
I wonder
Yeah,
if
yeah.
guys are.
If
Do
they want.
guys want to be chased?
Yes, any guy that I've spoken to, genuinely yes, yeah. That's what they've said. And these are friends, so like I don't think they're lying.
Interesting.
But I think a lot of, like us girls have doubts, we have insecurities, like we question what people have said. I think boys do the same. I think boys are just as insecure as girls, if not, they tend to be on the higher end of that spectrum, just because there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And I think a man, like, seeming like a man, having to live up to those stereotypes, I think there's a lot of pressure on dating for men
Yeah.
as well.
That's why I think you should take out of each other's hands.
And use date now.
Use it today.
That makes you match.
Eventful.
How
It's eventful. Girl texting first after a date. That's actually quite interesting because I've always been like,
yeah.
it's like I feel confident enough to be like, hey, like had a really nice time, thanks so much. But
Yeah.
I think it's like natural, that kind of
Should
like
wait
just
for
wanting
that.
wait for the
someone
right.
to-
I've done that before.
Yeah.
I did it on a date, and then the guy responded and was like, "Oh, I thought you weren't that interested afterwards," and I was like, "No, I am." And I was literally just late to then go elsewhere, so I was like rushing. So I was like, "Bye," and then I was like, "Oh well, I'll just message him so I had a good time." And then he was like, "I literally thought you weren't keen." So like he probably wouldn't
It's
trust.
very interesting how people read signals and
Mm.
things like that. I was even in that situation I was telling you about earlier today. I thought I was giving very keen signals, whereas the guy perceived it as I wasn't interested. But I think we've all got such big egos now. Unfortunately, people let people down so frequently
Yeah,
that
for
we're
sure.
all presuming the worst. Like even if there's something minuscule, could be due, like a trigger to us, and instantly we're like, oh, they don't like her. It's very strange, isn't it? I feel like dating and rejection's all fueled by ego.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
say ego, ego,
massively.
ego.
And that's the thing, it's like always that thing of like, people don't want to, they'll like completely, and I've been guilty of this as well, like avoiding texting first because you don't want to be
Yeah.
rejected
Of
if
course,
they don't
of
reply
course.
and
It's
things
all
like that.
games.
Yeah, and that's what's so
It's
sad
games.
because you shouldn't be games, I know.
But the thing is, it's just self-protective. We've all been there, we've been let down. I think especially dating in an environment like London where everything's very easily accessible, everyone's replaceable, and it's a very business-fueled city, I think it's easy
But I
to
feel like
get worried.
everything's easily accessible, but so not at the same time.
Emotionally not accessible, but everything's very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rather speak to someone first, so like kind of messaging, getting to know them a bit, having that conversation, or just go on a date straight away and be like, hey, I want to go for a drink, and then kind of get to know them that way?
I know for a fact that we're different on this. I know Thea is 100% different.
Oh,
And so basically, it's a whole. Would you rather be like messaging someone first for a bit?
Yeah,
and
but
then-
we're so different on this.
And then
Yeah,
Yeah.
so basically the question is, would you want to speak first for a bit before you go on a date with someone from a dating app, or do you just want to go and meet them, or do you want to have a FaceTime? What's the situation?
We are so different, and we always have this debate. My personal opinion, and I will live like this until I die, even if it is alone, I need to chat to someone for like months. Like, months. I will speak to them for months before we meet them. Have you not seen Baby Reindeer? Are people not learning? Learn from your mistakes. No, I don't want, because I'm not wasting my time. I value my time. I don't date really casually. If I'm on a date with you, it's because I see something could happen between us. And the more I let people in, I'm wasting more time. I want to talk to someone or FaceTime. If you can't hold a conversation on FaceTime, I'm not meeting you.
Yeah.
If you get through that call, great, we get along. I want it to be a thing like, oh, it's a build-up. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing you. I'm not going for a free drink. I'm going because I actually genuinely want to meet you.
Yeah.
I know you like me. You've planned it. It's thoughtful. And then after that, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But it usually does.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like I would rather not waste chatting and texting, and like if you get to the point that you FaceTime and you both like it, should be great. But I just hate all of that with how many people you'd be talking to on a dating app. I'm like, right, we're chatting, we both, you know, think each other are attractive.
Yeah.
Let's go do something. Like I just can't be asked to be like texting. Because to me, then it's like go out, spend an hour, whereas you could be wasting like weeks of chat with something that's never gonna become anything.
Yeah, for sure. I think I've always kind of felt, this is just from a personal perspective, I always feel like I'm better in person.
Yeah.
It's always that thing, it's just like, I feel like I can actually...
I'm great.
I'm amazing in person.
But I'm better in terms of conversation. I feel like I can really kind of be more, I mean, it's natural, obviously you can be yourself more in person, but like over text, it's a bit like...
I like to tell what
I
I like to tell what someone's after prior to meeting. Every guy will say, oh, I'm not looking for something casual, I'm looking for a wife, and yada yada yada. Most of them aren't. So I try to tell the signals, especially if I'm travelling really far to see them, because I don't talk to or date many people in London. It tends to be out of London, so then that's a big commitment to go out of London or even potentially fly to meet someone.
Oh god, yeah, I think
so.
Like someone
So I'm like, I want to tell that I'm not going to get there, and you're not going to try and sleep with me, and it's not just a casual thing. So I'd rather wait and just see if you're going to like reveal your true colours prior to the date, and then by then you've earned my attention, you've earned my time. Okay, like I want to meet you. But this is how I view dating as you, just as I've got to earn your time, you've got to earn mine.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it freely.
That's a really nice way of looking at it, actually. Yeah. Because that's the thing. It's like time's precious. Your time is valuable.
It is, honestly. Like you're not just going for one drink. It ends up being hours and hours. By the time I could be with my friends, I don't want to be sat there thinking I could have spent this evening with my friends, and I'm sat here, and now you get to leave this day and brag to all your friends that you went on a date.
Oh my god.
What's your views?
Well, I think for me,
She likes to meet up.
I do.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll meet up.
yeah, I think it's like
Would you like a bit of texting?
I like a bit of texting. Yes, so me and my boyfriend.
What's your opinion?
That's so weird saying that.
Oh my god, she's got a boy,
I've got a
guys.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Me
Get
and
off
him.
this couch.
Get off the couch. It's disgusting.
Me and him were actually chatting for a good like week before we were on our date, and
It's like that's
so soon. But we were chatting, but our chat like over message was really good. And we both said that.
It has to be consistent.
It was really good.
Oh no, if you're dating someone, this is my pet hate. You're saying, how are you? And they don't even ask back. Who raised you? That's like, I don't know why this comes to my head, it's just really aggravates me, and I just need to get that across to the people.
That's communication. Let's go on to dating etiquette.
I it's a dating escort.
Oh gosh.
Let's not go into that word.
So, the date. We get to the date. Thoughts on splitting the bill? When would you do that?
We've already done this one. Yeah,
Have
we've
we?
done that one. We did that in the last podcast.
Being late to a date.
No!
Don't think I have
I
ever
know,
been
I
on
don't-
time or
No,
early.
Tegan, do not. That's so rude. I think that's so rude. No, I think that's so rude. If someone was like over 10 minutes, I'm leaving. You're wasting my time.
No,
It
I
shows
agree.
disinterest, I think. But it's worse if a guy did it, in my personal
I
opinion.
agree.
Just because, like, a girl, like, we've got to do our
I've
makeup
got
and
to do
stuff.
makeup
As a
and
guy,
get
there's
there.
no excuse.
There is Nate.
No, I'm a punctual gal. I always like to be on time. I don't like lateness. I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong.
Tegan
I
time.
don't like it either, but
Tegan time
just
is
props
so.
up.
if we're meeting Tegan, we have to stay up at least an hour and a half, just thinking, knowing that she's not going to be there. So we start telling her earlier, and we've had to go earlier and earlier and earlier.
Jay started doing
yeah, she's sussed, but we've got her location. She's like, I'm on my way. She's at the flat.
Don't tell her the secrets.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. I can't. If I was dating you, God forbid.
God forbid.
Dating my funeral.
Right, do you speak about if you're being casual or something long term on a first date? Like, do you like kind of express that, oh, I'm looking for something casual? Am I looking for a long term?
I would love to hear guys' points of view on this.
Yeah.
Like to hear a
Shall we phone a
honest
friend?
view.
Let me see if
Should we
Harry's.
let's ring Jet or Harry, yeah.
Oh, let's see what Harry's saying.
So I feel like I'd like to go in and say, look, I'm looking for something long term, I'm looking for this. But also, you don't in a situation if you don't like the person.
Yeah.
But I just feel like a lot of guys, and I could be wrong, will say that they're looking for something long term, but looking for something casual.
Well, it's like on obviously specific dating profiles where you can actually put I'm looking for whatever. So many guys have always put looking for a long term relationship
Yeah, it's
or whatever.
all
And
bullshit.
it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
So, my opinion is don't bring it up because I feel like the person's, especially if men are more indicated, I feel like, to lie about this than a girl. Like, if a girl's looking for something casual, I feel like she'd say. I feel like a guy would be more inclined to lie about that. I tell by the terms they use. For example, if they're calling me sexy over beautiful, instantly it's not enough for me to leave, but I'm picking up those cues. Are you asking long-term questions or short-term questions? Are you asking about my family, or are you asking about what underwear I'm wearing? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel because
Take some heat,
yeah. No, but like, there's questions that are like genuine questions about getting to know you. Are they like making sexual sort of like movements with their hands? Like, just little things. I think there are indications, and I do think men will put girls into categories very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how you carry yourself on the date can also indicate like whether they're going to take you seriously or not.
Yeah.
I have literally been on a date, and within the first few minutes, the guy started like stroking my leg,
Really.
and I've moved away, and he's then gone, oh well, like most guys that girls think I'm like not masculine enough unless I'm doing that. They want me to be touching them, holding their hand, like holding. And I'm like, I've literally.
But you've just
met
met you, yeah.
I now feel
think it's just.
uncomfortable.
Like obviously you'd want like some form of affection if you like. I don't know. It's after a couple of dates or like you are getting to you like you know them at a specific point. But when it's like 10 minutes into the date, you just sat down. Like I've had that before as well, and I'm just like, can you not?
Too much.
So
Yeah.
it's too much, and it's just a bit like instantly they're just so like there.
Or like love bombing as well. I feel like
Oh, love
personally,
bombing.
if a guy is giving me even too much emotional, like
Yeah.
I love you, I've never felt this way
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the first date. To me, that's ingenuine because
Yeah,
how
you
can you
told
feel
me
that
that.
on the first date?
Yeah.
And there's just a lot of love bombing because they're wanting quick. Once again, it's wanting that quick. There's no rush. What is the
Yeah.
rush? If you've got enough time to spend with me, you don't need to rush. I get people can fall in love straight away. I do believe in love at first sight.
I agree. Yeah.
But I just feel like you can tell there's so many narcissists out there that are just trying to get one thing and they'll say whatever the hell they can
Yeah.
to like get you into it.
Yeah.
So it's like even going hot and cold, that's such a red flag for me. Communication, that's a green flag.
Yeah. Communication's a green flag, but it's like the hot and cold. Like the consistency's key. Consistency's always key.
Interesting. So I messaged one of my friends who's a guy about his opinion, and I said, do you think a girl should bring that up on the first date? Because guys will lie. Should they ask directly or let a guy's behaviour tell? And he said, from my experience recently, I think a girl should bring it up straight away because it can be a waste of time otherwise. Although guys assume girls want something serious usually, sometimes maybe they just do want some fun or something chilled. I'm going to ask him, how do you tell the difference between what a girl wants?
Yeah. Should we ring Jay as well and get Jay's view?
Yeah.
Jay's thing.
God, that is interesting. I mean, that's the thing. I think because girls are a lot more kind of open to their emotions and things. Would you say that girls are kind of like majority of girls are looking for something more serious and casual?
Yeah, I've always heard women hold the cards to sex, men hold the cards to relationships.
Got it. Cracking.
Yeah.
Crack
I should have said I made that up.
What about checking your phone on your date?
Do you know what? I'm the
Yeah.
average phone person. Literally can't even do this.
Like, would you do it? Would you? Not?
If they did it like once an hour, no. If they're on it consistently,
Constantly,
yeah.
yeah.
Or even if they're trying to get photos of me on the first date, I think that's weird.
Have you had that before?
Yeah. I don't want to get like couple pictures with you on the first day.
Oh, I've had that actually.
Because I think that like
Like when they
honestly,
try
my
to
ex even did this, and I was like, you little creep.
Mm.
I don't know. I just find it weird.
You little creep.
Yeah, I don't know. Like filming the first date, picking up a story of the first day.
So a story is like another.
I've
like
had that.
that's
I've had
another-
some good stories with me on the first date.
Not of the
That's
person,
weird.
but
Very
like
strange.
where you are. I put like, you know, having drinks here, not like tagging the date.
Tagging the
No,
person.
but yeah, but if
Imagine,
you take
God
pictures like
forbid.
you're accounting.
Yeah, that's my point. Yeah.
Yeah, if you put up like the drinks, I don't
Mr.
think that's
Vlogs.
bad. Oh my God.
At
please.
Mr.
Yeah.
Vlogs.
Should we ring Jay? Ask
Yeah,
him that
let's
one
ring
question?
Jay.
And then
Then we go to physical intimacy.
we can go into physical intimacy, and then we'll end it there.
Oh, that sounds good.
Friends.
These are good questions. To
I
be fair.
really rate them.
Rate
Really
it.
rate, and it's good. It's got an order from
Mm.
communication to date to intimacy.
What was the question for asking today?
You're asking Jay.
Jason,
Hello.
we have got some questions for you for the podcast.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Wait, yeah, we're trying to put on. Is it the way some videos?
Got
No,
it
you
on
want to
speaker.
you've got to
Put on
put
speaker,
on
Jay.
a suit.
Speaker, okay.
Yeah,
You've
but
got
you
more
have to-
energy, more passion, more energy.
More passion.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Right.
So this is male's opinion, people.
Yeah, we've got a mail.
Oh yeah. So do you speak about being casual or something long term on a first date? Like do you think it's important to kind of clarify with someone if you're looking for something casual or if you're looking for something long term on the first date?
I don't know, I think on the first date, you kind of figuring out what you want with that person, whether it is casual or formal. So, yeah, it's probably not the first date.
Fair.
That's what my opinion is, but then Harry Shep said that he thinks that you should.
I mean, depends. If you turn up to a date and you just say, first thing, I just want this to be really casual, it kind of sends the wrong message there.
Would what someone wore on a first date depend whether you see them? Like if a girl turned up in like a really tight short dress versus like a long little maiden dress, would that affect whether you're going to take them seriously or not?
Mated dress.
Like a long little maiden.
I think if it was like outrageously, then maybe. But
Really?
yeah, if it was outrageous, then yeah, you know, if there was
Oh.
like, things falling out, then yeah.
Things falling out.
Too
No
much.
joke.
So, Jay, also, do you think the photos that girls use on dating apps affect how you would take them seriously? So, for example, a girl's got loads of bikini pics.
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily bikini pics, but I think the pictures definitely do.
Oh,
do
interesting. So what's just give us the advice. We need the tea.
I mean, you've got the standard, right? So you've got everyone who posts like bikini pic on holiday, a picture with like a dog, and then I don't know, a picture of doing something nice. I don't know, but I
On
think
holiday.
people look into that. And you have to make it quite stand out more, but also if you have like just 5 pictures of you at raves, then you kind of get
Raves, yeah.
Interesting. So
Go
like
to the rave.
kind of like going out there.
Yeah, but then the ravers can stick together because a
Yeah.
raver will want someone else who's got
Shared
identity.
interest.
Shared interest.
I like raves.
Oh.
Pick out a girl who had 5 raving pics on their profile.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah, and then if you're looking for someone rich, you've got to dress rich.
What was our last sort of question? Oh, I know Jay's view about this already.
What? I want to know.
Jay, what's your views if someone was late on a date?
What? Tegan time.
I have issues with you being late, Tegan.
Tegan, shocking. We were saying this earlier. Tegan time.
It also depends, like, it depends how late.
If they were Tegan late on a first date, what would you do?
If they were Tegan late on the first day and they didn't message to say that they were late for some reason or the other, then absolutely not. But, if they're just a few minutes late, they've messaged and it's fine. But yeah, if they were Tegan late and they hadn't messaged.
How late's acceptable?
No, this isn't
No.
a thing for you to say. Because whatever time you give Tegan, I'm going to be there. If you say half an hour, she'll do like 29 minutes.
Yeah, so I think you should be there within 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's so rude.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I think like up to 15 minutes is fine.
Yeah, there's a grace period. It's like holding a restaurant, isn't it?
It quite literally is probably the same. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like holding a restaurant. That's actually
It is.
holding
No,
a
do you
restaurant.
know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to put a deposit down, and then if you're late, you just don't get the deposit back.
Fair. And then what was our last one?
Oh yeah, I think. Oh, what was it about? Girls texting first after a date.
After that.
Yeah, after a first date.
I mean, I don't think it really matters, right? So I think like people have different ideas of when they should text, but in general, if it's a good day, I'll probably just text. next day, whatever it might be.
But would you?
If a girl messaged you after, like, oh, thank you for the day, it was lovely to see you. I think that's cute. I think that's nice. Especially if the guy's paid for the date. That's so sweet.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, brilliant.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you for calling in today. We'll speak to you again soon.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. That's all for Eventful's podcast for today. If you've got any questions, send them in. We'll answer. Bye.